Hey everybody, I'm John Granado. That's Lance Zerline. You can hear us on mornings on ESPN 97.5 and 92.5. Hit subscribe if you haven't yet, so you get all of our content here at Sports Map HOU. Lance, some mocks have UT's Bijan Robinson going as high as number 10. Daniel Jeremiah has him rated third among his top overall draft picks. You really like Bijan, think he's one of the best players in this draft, and you're not crazy about the wide receivers in this draft. What about trading back out of 12 and picking up Bijan a little bit later in the first round? No.
I mean, you're not spending money on the position. You got Dameon Pierce, who's really good. You can add another running back if you want. You added Devin Singletary. That's a non-starter for me, because for me, Bijan Robinson is a guy who, if you're going to draft him in the first round, you either need to have 2 first-round picks, which you do for the Texans, or you need to be a really good team who needs to take that step up. And that, to me, is like the Buffalo Bills. They don't have 2 picks, but Buffalo, in my latest mock, makes them move up to get Bijan Robinson. I just think you have so many needs. That's like, living in poverty, and then you buy a really expensive car. It doesn't make sense for the Texans.
I think you have to remember, though, where they're coming from, okay? Coming from San Francisco, Slowick was there. They've had – how many running backs have gone through there? They traded. They got rid of. They got Mitchell. They picked up McCaffrey. They're not afraid to grab really, really good running backs. Dameon Pierce got hurt last year. Hopefully he's not injury-prone. Devin Singletary's on a 1-year deal. I'm with you. I don't think so. How about trading up from 33 if you feel like he's late in the first round, that you might be able to grab a talent that should be that's one of the best players in this draft, and he falls all the way to the 20s? I mean,
on paper, emotionally you'd love it. On paper, you'd hate it, because you're immediately taking carries away from – you might as well trade Dameon Pierce then. There's no reason to have him, because you already have Devin Singletary you just added. Even if it's on a 1-year deal, he's still here for this year. You've already got your carries between Dameon Pierce and Devin Singletary. If you were to bring in Bijan Robinson, for example, then you immediately have to deal Dameon Pierce and try to get maybe a second for him. Now, maybe you could turn your 4th into a second. That would be something that you could think about, where you basically are, but then you will have traded, a 2nd or 3rd round pick to move up to get Bijan Robinson, and then you'd have to trade Dameon Pierce just to try to get that pick back, basically. So I think with all the needs they have at all the different positions, it's something that I'm sure fans would be really excited about. And I wouldn't think it's a good draft strategy, but it would be fun to watch Bijan Robinson with the Texans, especially if he's got a new quarterback, no doubt. But I just think it's just conceptually, it's just not a smart.
Yeah,
move.
I don't believe it either. I don't think so either. But first of all, they got to sell tickets. Bijan Robinson might sell some tickets for the UT fans. Secondly, you can't have enough good football players, and if a really, really good football player that you have as one of the best players in this draft,
absolutely,
he falls into the 20s. I just don't think you could collect enough of them, and you never know. And again, Devin Singletary's on a 1-year deal. I wouldn't do it, because you do have so many other needs and so many other holes to fill. But I'm with you. I wouldn't be opposed to it.
What if you drafted Will Levis, and the fans are so mad?
Yeah,
that they come down with torches down to and then you're like, Bijan, we just drafted Bijan.
What about Bijan?
Maybe Bijan buys you out of that sticky situation. So maybe that's a different situation. I don't know that
Bijan would make up for the hatred that you'd get from Will Levis, but at least it'd be a start.
Exactly.